The cameras flashed. Crowd froze. And just like that, Hollywood had a new obsession. The Atlantic Ocean is vast, dark, and unforgiving. So why does one of the biggest music producers in the world choose to spend 8 agonizing days crossing it by boat just to see his wife, Selena Gomez, instead of taking a simple 7-hour flight? Welcome to StarScope Report.
Join Jordan and Jamie as they uncover Hollywood drama, music industry shakeups, and viral influencer scandals. From red carpet surprises to social media controversies, we dive deep into the stories behind the fame.
We are so excited you were here with us today because our mission for this deep dive is just to unpack this completely viral transatlantic boat trip Benny Blanco took.
Right, the one that broke the internet.
Exactly. We're looking at that trip, the intensely divided reaction to it, these really loud rumors of marital strain, and, the massive cultural controversy surrounding his new Spanish-language solo album, Hermoso.
Yeah, and just so you know, we've pulled from a ton of coverage for this. I mean, we're talking entertainment reports from Variety, IB Times, and The Tab, plus a ton of social media reactions and Wikipedia history, so we can really synthesize all the celebrity romance and music industry drama.
It is, it's a lot to get through. Because on the surface, pop star husband Benny Blanco taking an 8-day Titanic-style voyage across the Atlantic Ocean sounds so romantic.
Oh, totally. Like a movie.
Right. But to set the scene for you, Benny and Selena got married in September 2025. And this was after they had kept things completely secret for months prior to December 2023.
Yeah, they really kept it under wraps for a while.
You did. And then they even released that massive collaborative album together in 2025. I said, I Love You First. But recently, Selena's been in London, since May, filming season 6 of Hulu's Only Murders in the Building.
Which brings us to the main event, right? Because her 34th birthday was coming up on July 22nd.
Yes, exactly.
And Benny, he had to get there. But instead of flying, he crossed the Atlantic by boat. And he put the whole thing on his TikTok.
I saw that. He framed it as a point-of-view video, right?
Yeah, he literally called it Traveling Across the Atlantic in the Titanic. And he explained it's because of his intense fear of flying. He captioned the video, The Things We Do for Love, and he set it to a Sam Cooke song.
Oh, wow. That is incredibly sweet.
It is. And to be fair, he has a serious history with this phobia. This isn't just a sudden stunt. Back in 2017, he took a 10-day boat trip to Europe with Ed Sheeran.
Wait, really? With Ed Sheeran?
Yes. They were working on the Divide album. They apparently even cuddled in bed watching the actual movie Titanic while they were crossing the ocean. So, this fear is very well documented.
Okay, well, the romantic payoff for this recent trip was honestly huge. I was looking at the coverage from Infinity Buzz, and the two of them finally reunited for this amazing date night at Gymkhana.
Oh, that famous Indian restaurant in Mayfair, right?
Exactly. And the details are just so cinematic. Selena was looking incredibly elegant in this gorgeous black satin dress, just smiling at fans.
Oh.
And Benny kept it super casual. He was wearing a sleeveless navy top and black jeans. And then after London, they celebrated her birthday with this lavish yacht getaway on the French Riviera.
I mean, you have to admit, taking more than a week out of an insanely busy industry schedule just for a birthday date, it's pretty incredible. That is a massive sacrifice for love.
Okay, I hear you, but I have to push back a little bit. Because to me, it's like having a hyper-fast sports car sitting in your driveway, but choosing to walk across the country in tight shoes.
I mean, sure, but a phobia is a phobia.
Yeah, but isn't time the absolute ultimate luxury for a celebrity? Why spend 8 really uncomfortable days on a boat instead of a simple 7-hour first-class flight, even with a phobia? With their money, you can literally hire an expert to help you through it.
Well, the internet actually swooned over the romance at first.
Oh, they definitely did. But wait till you hear what came next. Because while some people saw a modern-day Romeo, others saw a massive red flag that could honestly tear their marriage apart.
It got messy fast.
It really did. And if you are loving these Hollywood twists so far, make sure you're subscribed, because we've got even crazier stories ahead in this deep dive.
So true. So let's get into the backlash. The headline here is that this supposedly grand romantic gesture that divided the internet is now allegedly causing a massive rift in their relationship.
Yikes. Though I do want to say, flight anxiety is a very real condition.
Oh, completely.
According to sites like Fly Above Fear, celebrities like Megan Fox, Whoopi Goldberg, and David Bowie have all famously battled severe aerophobia. So it's a real thing.
It is real, yeah. And Benny reportedly did take his first flight in over 8 years earlier in 2026, which is a big step. But when it came to Selena's birthday, he still defaulted to the ocean route.
And the public reaction to that was Pretty brutal, honestly. The reporting from the tab showed how fiercely divided people were. Critics on social media were just dragging him.
What were they saying?
They were telling him to go to therapy, calling him a wimp. Some people argue that it's actually shameful for someone with that level of immense wealth not to use it to fix the issue. One person even called him a, quote, total banana dude.
Total banana dude. Wow, that's quite the insult. But, it's not just the fans who are upset. The emotional weight of this behind the scenes is intense.
What's happening there?
Well, according to the news, Selena is reportedly deeply frustrated. She actually recently took a family trip to Turks and Caicos entirely without Benny.
Wait, she went without him?
Yeah, because he wouldn't fly. She reportedly wants him to see a hypnotist, and she genuinely fears their relationship is destined to crash and burn if he is never willing to just hop on a plane.
Oh, wow, destined to crash and burn. That is heavy. But, I mean, you can analyze the emotional toll this takes on a high-profile marriage. It's not just a cute, eccentric quirk anymore.
Right, it's a logistical nightmare.
Exactly. When your life requires constant global travel, you have to be able to move. But here's the thing that really confuses me. Benny did fly back to the U.S. recently.
He did? For what?
For Taylor Swift's wedding, which, by the way, Selena wore this stunning gold dress to, kind of nodding to her own nuptials. But the point is, if he can manage to fly for Taylor Swift's wedding, why is Selena allegedly feeling so abandoned on her family vacations?
Oh, that is a fantastic point.
Right, like, why can he brave a plane for Taylor, but not for Turks and Caicos with his wife's family?
I mean, if you think that relationship drama is intense, later in the deep dive, we'll talk about the shocking twist regarding his new solo project that literally has the whole industry talking right now.
Yes, let's get into that, because Benny's highly anticipated return to solo music just got completely overshadowed by accusations of cultural appropriation.
It is a messy situation.
Super messy. So, just to lay out the facts for you, Benny dropped his second solo studio album, Hermoso, which is Spanish for beautiful, on August 14th, 2026.
And this is his first solo project since 2018, right?
Exactly. And it's a full Latin album. It features massive collaborations. We are talking tracks like Te Olvido, which features Selena and Becky G, and Giovanni Salvaje with BB Tricks.
Plus, features from the Marias and Mike Towers. It's a huge lineup.
It really is.
Yeah.
But the controversy, as reported by Rolling Stone and Billboard, is intense. The album's concept, the title, and especially the cover art, sparked immediate outrage.
Yeah, the cover art is really what set people off. It features this exaggerated, almost caricature-like mask of Benny that some people deem to be incredibly racist and culturally appropriative.
And we want to be very clear here. We are strictly and impartially just reporting both sides of this. We aren't endorsing either viewpoint, just conveying what the original source material is saying.
Exactly. We're just laying out the conversation. So on one side, you have critics vehemently condemning the mask as a racist caricature, accusing him of cultural appropriation.
Right. And then, conversely, you have people defending Benny. They note his long-standing, really genuine appreciation for Latino music.
Yeah, and his defenders also point out his outspokenness on political issues that actually affect the community. They see him as an ally, not an appropriator.
It really synthesizes the complicated optics of the whole thing. I mean, you have the tension of a white producer releasing a Spanish-language Latin album while being married to one of the most famous Latinas in the world.
It makes everything so much more magnified.
It does, and it poses this really critical question. Does his marriage to Selena and their prior collaborative album give him a layer of cultural grace in the eyes of his defenders?
Right.
Or does it make the caricature mask even more baffling and tone-deaf to his critics? Because he should supposedly know better.
That is the exact debate happening online right now. People are totally split.
They really are. And, stay tuned and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next, because stories like this just keep evolving.
They absolutely do. And, there's one final thought I want to bring up that really ties this whole episode together, something that hasn't really been discussed yet. Well, what happens when the Hermoso album cycle demands a global promotional tour?
Oh, wow. I didn't even think about the tour.
Right. Can a music producer truly support and promote a massive international Latin album if he is forced to take a boat to every single continent?
That would take months.
Exactly. It's one thing to sail for love on a one-off birthday trip, but can a marriage and a music empire actually survive at 20 knots an hour? It really leaves you pondering how long this balancing act can last before something gives.
That is such a good point. You've been listening to StarScope Report, where Jordan and Jamie uncover the stories shaping Hollywood, music, and pop culture. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that keep the stars shining.